cool. I'm not gonna edit it out. Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable Spooky Edition. Can I get a clap?
Oh,
Yes. Boo! Oh, it's even scarier now.
Oh, I get it. Cause
he took off his mask. Yes.
I'm not gonna be wearing this the whole time though. But anyways, I'm Prakash,
I'm Jade.
also known as.
Cruella de Vil. The OG, not the new age Cruella.
You leave Emma Stone into this, okay? Jeez.
I'm Ella.
Also known as.
Freddy Krueger.
I'm Raph, also known as Penny Raph, also known as Pennywise. Ow.
Or it. Yeah. It.
And we're It's Debatable team.
Jade in that costume.
Honestly,
Sorry.
you went off, and
She did.
it looks really good.
She did.
I did, guys. Go harder.
She
go home.
she embodied Cruella.
Go harder. Go home, people.
we're gonna-
Okay, let's get
We're
started.
gonna have to be sitting beside her for the next 30 minutes. Oh god.
You
But
win.
yeah, welcome back. It's been a minute, honestly.
Yeah.
It's been like
Been a while.
it's been a month, like a good month and a half.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. You know, times are tough, right?
Yeah.
We all get busy, but it's good to be back with you guys. I just want to put that out there. I missed you guys.
I agree. I missed you
I
guys
do.
too.
Wait,
Those
you
are my
missed
eyes,
us
bruh.
or the?
Good question, Jade.
No, them too. Yeah, but I miss doing this. I miss doing this.
Yeah,
It's good to
it's
be
fun.
back.
It's fun.
And it's good to be back on the spooky season.
Yeah.
The
Best
best
time of the
season
year.
ever.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back to our spooky episode. And today we're gonna be focused on what's your guys' favorite part about the spooky season?
Just the vibes, to be honest. Like the colors, the fact that like there's like a bunch of like pumpkin patches and like harvest festivals and all that other funky stuff. So I think that's the best part. And the outfits are nicer, in my opinion. It's cuter than the summertime outfits.
Yeah, I could get a fit off.
Oh,
Fire.
like,
My fits are crazy in fall.
period. As they should be.
Rough.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fall fits, going to a pumpkin patch, pumpkin spice lattes.
Generic.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
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 Cool vibe.
As someone who never really experienced Halloween the way that, fall, the way, because I come from a tropical country. We don't celebrate Halloween or we don't have fall. But the one thing I like about it is the candy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Probably
candy.
those things.
Yeah.
For real.
For me, it's probably the date ideas that I get. Because I feel like there's more stuff to do during fall.
I agree.
You
I
know what
agree.
mean? There's
More
some
stuff like what?
pumpkin patch. Sorry, I know I said it was
Haunted
basic.
houses.
Haunted house.
Yeah, basically.
But listen, the girls love pumpkin patch. That's
That's
the thing.
true. Even going on a walk is prettier.
Yeah. Right. You just go to like parks and stuff. It's a
Yeah,
vibe.
crunching on the dead leaves. for
You
all
can
the
just grab. You
trees.
can just grab some coffee. Go on a walk.
Yeah.
That's a date right there. Boys,
Mm.
take notes.
Walks. Crunchy leaves.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Same size as Raph's head. Okay.
Oh, that's mean. That's rude.
Wow.
All right. Nice.
You can say that
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
because I know he doesn't mean it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, simple things like that. I feel like it all makes it worthwhile.
Yes.
Even though it's getting a little colder. But anyways, yeah, man. You know what else is very common during Halloween time, during the spooky season?
I
Yup.
wonder what?
Parties. When's the last time y'all been to a party, man?
Honestly, last year of this time around, like Halloween time, was the last time I went to a party. Three parties in a row.
Jeez, wait,
Awful experience. I don't recommend to anybody.
wait, like back to back to back?
Back to back to back. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Just 'cause I thought I could take it. And it was reading week too, so I was like, oh, whatever.
No, you hear that, Supervisor Morgan?
Wow.
A year ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can
How's
cut
your
this
reading week?
good
Oh, it was
shit.
good. I did nothing. I just chilled.
I did my teachable.
How long we have to do your supervision?
Wow.
Yeah.
3 days in a row, eh?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not built for that.
I wasn't either.
That's
I
so
got so sick after
That's your
that like I
student.
had pink eye in both eyes. That's how bad.
Whoa.
it
What
was.
type of party were you going to?
No,
That
guys.
was a year ago.
I won't be able to say it on here. That's
Jeez Louise, man. Okay, so so you're saying a year ago, like that was the last time you partied.
That was the last time I partied. Ever
Okay.
since then, I was like, this is
Had
not for
it
me.
in both eyes.
Yo.
It was so bad.
Hey Morgan, you want to do supervision?
No, actually, before school started again, it was over. Like I wasn't feeling sick anymore.
Jeez, man. Oh
Wow.
my God.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Thank
That is
God.
spooky.
I wouldn't have came to the center
You
if my
are
eyes were bloodshot.
Sorry.
Honestly, I would have stayed away from you.
My eye, I'm a little watery now.
No,
So
no.
funny,
And we
yo.
were online too, so it's not like it really mattered.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
It was
So-
online.
Last year,
Yeah.
October,
Interesting.
school.
Anyways, Aaron, what about you guys? When the last time you guys been to a party?
Like a Halloween party or
Like
like
just a party in general.
Oh, I went to the club with my girl, my cousins.
Oh, for your birthday?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Which club you guys go to?
Midnight Market
Where's that?
Vibe.
in Toronto somewhere.
Oh.
Do you feel like you were too old for it? No.
Because I'm young at heart forever.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Keep saying that when you get to 40, sir.
You're like trying to like jump with the crowd, your knees start popping.
Oh my gosh.
My back breaks before I even jump.
What about you, Miss
Who, me?
Corolla?
The last time I went to a party that there were people my age was
Oh my god.
was when did I get to Canada? 2018, so 2017.
2017.
Were you here?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Jamaica.
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 That was the last time you entered. Wow.
That's the last time I partied, went to a party that I actually wanted to go to. All the parties that I went to in Canada were not
The
young
Eclipse-
people parties.
The Eclipse
Yeah.
Christmas party.
Not even the Eclipse Christmas party.
That was fun.
Stop
That's all I
it.
have to say.
That was fun.
You had
But
to be
yeah.
there. That's it.
Yeah, you had to be there.
Don't be looking at me.
Yeah, so that was the last time, 2017.
Mhm.
Okay.
Honestly, last time I went to like a party,
A jam.
a jam, 20. No, I've been to. I lied. I've been to a club. I've been to a club a couple times.
Like
But it wasn't,
recent?
The recent, not like recent, but like let's call it 2021.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never been back since. I do wedding parties count?
What?
No.
No.
No. Okay, so like a jam. Like 2019, man. It's been a
That was a great year.
It's been a minute. Yeah, yo, I was
Raptors won the championship.
That was a great year.
I was on my city boy.
Okay.
Oh
It was
my
hot.
God.
It was hot girl summer. That was a good year.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was like my city boy era. I was really just doing it up, living my life.
This
And
your supervisor, bro?
then- What? I'm human too.
Are you though?
I am.
You're a supervisor, sir.
But nah, man. It's crazy to see. I think a lot of it was because of like the pandemic. It kind of threw people off a bit.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't miss it.
I think you have to get it out of your system when it comes to partying and stuff like that. Like you have to get it out, or else you're gonna be 35 partying. Like
I'd
Go
Yeah.
start a family,
go
sir.
start a family. Stay out of the clubs if you're 35.
Yeah, I
like
did not miss it, man. Me and my girlfriend were like, it's nothing really.
It's
really.
nothing.
You're not missing on anything.
no, you're
Yeah.
not.
I'd rather go to a house party or a party at my friend's house.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's fine.
Being comfortable on the couch with people I actually know.
And you can actually
Yeah.
use the bathroom.
And exactly.
Exactly.
Talk about.
And where it's not hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Ew,
it's
and
gross.
there's
Oh my
house
God.
parties are
Disgusting.
disgusting. Like gross.
Even the clubs.
Clubs are gross.
Clubs are
too.
gross. Last time, I think that was like technically the last time I partied like that. So it was my friend's birthday. It was like summer 2019.
Mhm.
So we were in Niagara, right? Terrible experience. So we were like doing things in the Uber. Or like
Yeah.
we were drinking in the Uber. I'm not gonna lie. We're drinking in the Uber, whatever. On our way to the club, and then it was a mess. We had to pay the bouncer to do
Exactly.
You know.
What?
You have to do
Yeah.
what? Pay
We
the
had to
bouncer?
pay the bouncer to let one of my friends in,
Mhm.
cause he was.
Ew, I see.
Yeah, because I forgot why he wasn't letting him in. Oh, it was a tire. He didn't have proper shoes on.
Yeah, they
What?
Really?
they do that.
They
Like
dress
Yeah.
code you in a club.
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Like if you were to go to a club on Halloween night, you're not getting in if you're not wearing a costume.
yeah. And the worst part, it was like the guy's birthday. So it was his birthday.
Oh,
So we're like, you know what? Nah, we'll pay our entry fee plus we'll cover the bouncer because he's being a bum right now. Yeah. So we had to pay the bouncer. We got in. We were there for like max an hour.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so lame.
Yeah.
No, but guys always have a hard time, like at the club, like club lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Like guys always get like the short end of the stick at the club.
Yeah. It was. Oh, it was a mess, man. And then we were there. We actually technically got kicked out. Because one of my friends decided to be a little rowdy.
Really?
Yes, I'm her supervisor. Yeah, one of our friends. I don't really hang out with him like that anymore. But yeah, he decided to get a little rowdy, and we got kicked out, and it was just a bad time. And then we were just walking in Niagara at like 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
Yeah,
No.
good time.
Contemplating. You're like, why did I do that?
I was working at a, I was working at a warehouse at the time, so you know it was good to like blow some steam off.
It's all good.
For
That's
sure.
the core
Mhm.
memory for you.
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
It creates memories. It's a story to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Other than that, no, club scene's not for me anymore.
Mm-mm.
When's the last time? What do you guys think is like too old to be partying? I know you said 35, but do you guys think there should be like an age limit?
Honestly, English would be good if you
Oh,
could
here we
use
go
it.
with the ages.
I think it depends on the age of the party.
Okay.
So like young people stick to young people parties,
Mhm.
you know? Don't be a 45-year-old man when they're 25-year-old girls, cuz you know.
That-
Aw,
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
diaper sniper.
Here
No,
we go.
for real.
Here we go with this.
But yeah, and like I don't know, just go to parties that your age group is at.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Yeah. The boomer parties.
boomer.
No.
Is that bad? Is that a terrible thing
A
to say?
little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I agree with Jade. I think it's just, I feel like it depends on the scene. Like, even though clubs are for everyone, if I were to go to a club and I met a guy and he was like, oh, I'm 33, my first question would be, what are you doing here?
Oh, we're your kids.
Like, literally, like, it kind of just almost looks bad. Like, how have you not gotten that out of your system yet? Like, you're 33 years old.
That's yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
kind of like grow up a little bit. Like, if I were to get like married and like even like dating a guy and he was 33 and he's like, I'm going to the club every Friday, I would have been like, what?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
What?
concerning.
It's like kind of a concern, you know? Like, it's almost like you should get it out of your system at
going
a
to the
certain
club.
age, and then you won't be thinking about it.
I'm going to the club, but I made
Unless-
dinner for you and the kids.
Unless it's like an older person's club, like
Yeah, different clubs have like different ages
Yeah.
they accommodate
Mhm.
for.
yeah. So yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel like there's a difference between like a club and like a bar.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I'm saying this like I'm old, but like I'm at an age where like I much rather go to like a bar than a club.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it's a different vibe, you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
more like it's more like nonchalant, laid back type thing. And just like
Yeah.
you're having a casual conversation with people. Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
dance and do that, but it's not like the drop the bass type.
No,
bus.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Literally. And you can't even sit down at a club unless you pay for bottle
Drake's last
service.
album.
So,
exactly. So how do people like they go to clubs and they're dancing. I'm sure they're tired. There's so many people in there. They probably can't get somewhere to sit down. So how long is it they stay in a club
I don't know.
until they leave? Do they
Wait, you're
just-
talking about like the boomers or?
no,
Like,
the young people.
oh, sorry.
Young
I'm so
people.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Max I've stayed was an hour, hour and a half, and then I left.
Yeah. It gets boring, yo. It doesn't get boring, it gets tiring.
It gets tiring.
Yeah.
Like you
It
get
really does.
sweaty.
And people are really rude there, like bouncers and even like
Yeah.
the like people at the bar, like they're really
Yeah,
disrespectful.
unless you know the bouncers and like the DJs, it's different. Cause the max I ever stayed was like
Yeah.
2.5.
Hmm.
But on special occasions, I don't go to a club for like just going randomly. you
That's what I
know?
was gonna say. It also depends on like if you're a guy and you're going like, let's say you're 33, whatever, and you're going for like a birthday or like a bachelor party, that's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you're going just to go every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's kind of a concern. Like why?
Yeah, bro, you old.
You get into
Cactus
your
Club is down the
midlife
street.
crisis.
Literally, like go to Joey's or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
It's just I don't know. To me, it's just my opinion.
I feel like looking back at it, like a lot of even myself, but like my friends too. Like some of my friends, I don't even call them friends anymore. But some of the people that I know,
Damn.
like they got that out of their system
Yeah.
while they were in like high school,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you guys remember like S Trip?
Oh yeah, went to
Yeah.
Montreal for that.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
that's
that?
the big trip that you
It
guys
tells.
went.
So S Trip is like it's like a one big like trip where like all the seniors from that year of high school, like they'll go to like Montreal, and it's like you pay $5 to party essentially, Right?
I've never done that.
It's
So like teachers go.
Yeah, sorry, mom.
not teachers, but like chaperones from like the organization that plans it. Like they'll come with you, but they don't like you really have like free reign to do whatever you want.
Oh, wow.
Right.
They're literally just there with you on like the bus.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
literally.
and take you to the hotel where
They don't even take attendance. They're like, all right, when you leave, you, you better be on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. So like I think like that was when I seen like my friends get that out of their system. But like even now, like a lot of them, and I'll get to that in a bit. But like a lot of them, like they're still like they're grown and like they'll still be like partying on like a daily basis. I'm like, yo, you graduated. You're an engineer, fam.
Bro, you have the iron ring on your pinky. Like, why are you at the club?
Oh, you got arthritis.
Like-
Well, yo, like I mean, he doesn't watch this. I can call him out. But like, he's an engineer and he's like still into this. And like my other friends like still talk to him, but like there's no reason why like he should be doing this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we've had points, or not us, but like we've had my other friends, like they've had like points where they had to talk to them. It's like the same behavior, like it's continuous. It's kind of just like if you're like this in like in your mid-20s, like imagine like later down the line, you know what I mean? When you're
Exactly.
not living with your parents, when you have your own place type thing.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna party
mid-20s.
every
No, I'm
every
saying,
day?
I'm saying.
Exactly. What's wrong with
Yeah,
being
what's up?
in your
We're all
mid-twenties and
mid-20s.
Yeah, what's up,
living with your
Jason?
parents?
I dropped my sword on the floor.
Yes, sword. It's a sword.
It's a cutlass. Sorry,
It's a machete.
it's a cutlass. I'm guiding.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's honestly it's not for everybody, and it shouldn't be for everybody, right? But I guess some people just take longer to get it out of their system than others, right? When's the last time you guys went to like a college party, like
Yeah, last year Halloween.
oh that was
That's what you went to.
That's what I went to.
That good.
I was
good
in
guy.
Kitchener, Waterloo area.
oh that's a dangerous time.
Dangerous zone.
St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, New Year. No, not even New Year's. St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, Frosh.
A mess.
Dangerous time to be around in that area.
Oh my god.
Not like dangerous isn't bad, but just like
it's a story to tell, but it was an insane experience. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
never in my life have I ever seen people that like that, and never in my life have I ever partied that like that.
Yeah, pink eye.
I truly no, like guys, I'll show you a picture after this. Like it was really bad.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to see it.
Use it as clickbait.
A
It
picture
was-
of what?
Her
Was it
eyes.
My eyes.
Was it like
Okay, no, it like gradually happened. Like Halloween weekend ended, and then
those frat guys, man?
it was
they
like
don't shower.
November 1st. And I remember like I came home that day. I got home, and then the next day I was like, I'm not feeling well. Like I started to kind of cough. I got like a stuffy nose, and then the next day I woke up and I couldn't open my eyes. And then I look, and it's like I was like, at first I thought it was an allergy. Like
Oh, it was
there
like crust.
No, no.
Was it like pussy?
No, it was just really, really puffy, and my eyes were like bloodshot. And then gradually throughout the day, they got like redder and redder, and I was like, "What is going on?" And genuinely, I got concerned.
Could you
Yeah.
I could see, yeah.
see? Are you sure? Hey guys, can't go to the place with me.
No, I could
Walking through the
see.
streets
I
like-
could.
You're dizzy.
No, but that week was no, it was still placement. Never mind.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was like, "Yeah, I need something because this is not looking good."
Is there a doctor here?
This is not looking good. And on top of it, my parents obviously are like, "What did you do there?"
That's
Like
crazy.
that was even worse because like obviously why are my eyes bloodshot?
What was that like though? What was that like? That like experience like if you could like explain it in a way that's
Dirty.
Dirty. Like the party.
Like no, like
Dirty?
it was just
Wow.
like everybody's drunk. Nobody knows like what year it is, what time it is. Like it was just I truly felt very much like out of my comfort zone, and like I didn't
Yeah.
feel like myself in those like moments. Like I was like, this is not me. Like I feel like it just kind of proved to me that I'm just not a party crazy like
party,
house party,
yeah.
college
Yeah,
party
yeah.
type of person. Anxiety through the roof, like ridiculous.
Oh
Like
my
truly
God.
it was a very, very bad experience. And then when I came home, I was like, thank God it's over. I had
Yeah.
fun, but it was
But-
like I learned a lesson.
yeah.
And then she came back the next day, facilitate program.
Yeah, literally. What
Hey
was it?
guys, let's do an icebreaker.
It was literally, it was future forward, like two truths and a lie.
So, what's first one? I have pink eye. Second one. Oh my
No, but
god.
thankfully before program, I ended up getting eye drops and instantly
Yeah.
cleared
It
me out.
helps.
Cleared you out. Okay.
Hmm.
You sure?
That's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm okay now, but
Good,
yeah.
wonderful. What was the question again?
When's the last time you get like instead of like a party, just like a college party? When's the last time you've been to a college party? Even like a high school party.
Wow.
'Cause I know
2017.
Jamaica.
Jamaica. The good thing about those parties is that they were mainly outdoors. So everyone was sweaty and hot, but at least you just step away to the side a little bit. You don't go too far and you can cool down.
Yeah.
But my gosh, man, I think that's why my knees hurt me so much.
Was that type of party?
Bro.
Because there's a lot of dancing and you don't want to leave.
Rap shuffle.
Stop it. Anyway, you don't want to leave and you're just like jumping up and down and dancing all throughout the night. And honestly, you said it, and I don't think I'm that kind of person. I always have FOMO. Like, I always hear you guys talking about like your experiences, but now that I'm thinking about it, I did kind of experience it for that like 1.5 years that I was in university. But my gosh, man, there were times when my friends are like, okay, so there were 2 universities that were really close to each other in walking distance, honestly, and they always had a party on Thursdays. My university, they always had a party on Thursdays called Integration Thursdays.
Oh my god.
And those were free.
You got integrated, all right. So that's for sure.
Literally.
Those were always free. You only had to buy your drinks. And then we lived on campus, so just walk there. And they always wanted to go to the other university's party. And I was like, come on, man, I want to sleep. I want to go to my bed. So I think I've partied out my existence,
You're old.
honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I get that.
Yeah.
Well,
Humber has parties, first of all.
They do. Like Frosh.
well, yeah. Believe it or
Oh, yeah.
not, I have never been to a college like party
What about high school?
because I was never like I never found it interesting. I was never intrigued by it.
Yeah.
I always go
Yeah.
to like
I get that.
just hang out with my friends. Like,
Mhm.
would rather do something adventurous than just go to a club.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. But in high school, I would always just go to house parties too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jams.
Yeah.
Basement thing? Yo, if it was in a basement, you know it was
Yeah.
gonna be a movie.
Yeah. So I only honestly like recently only started going to clubs like maybe 2 years ago or a
Mhm.
year ago, and just to see what I've been missing. But honestly, I'm not missing
Not much.
Yeah.
So it not really trying to get it out of my system because it's never been in my
There's
system.
never
Yeah.
been.
That's
yeah.
a good
Kinda
one.
guy I am.
And you said that, and I realized I went to a club once in Jamaica, and all they did, they just stood around. They just stand in. What you go,
Waiting for a bubble.
you get your drink.
Oh.
Stop, Jade, finish, and I have to add something to that.
They go, they get their drink,
I know what
and
you're
then they're all standing off in the corners. Just standing. And not
It's
looking
mostly
at
guys,
anybody.
isn't it? It's mostly
It's
guys,
guys
isn't it?
just standing.
Always
Like,
guys.
what's the point?
guys.
You pay so much money
Yo.
to go in. Well, it's not so much.
Yo, it's
And then
always
you just
random.
go in, buy a drink, and you stand up. And then you have that 1 and 2 creep that always comes up to you. And then you're not interested. But why do you go to a club
My
just
girl.
to stand up?
Sexy girl.
I'm sorry.
Are we,
No, but
are we wrong though?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
She's right,
I go to
guys.
83 bucks.
Guys stand in a
Anything can be.
corner, just look around, and then on Twitter tonight was a movie. Like, you didn't do
Yo.
anything. You stood there.
What's the moves? What's the moves?
Reach. Like, what the hell?
Honestly, I feel like there's 2 types. There's more than 2 types of guys. There's like I feel like the main types of guys you see at like parties and stuff are the guys that stand in the corners
Yes.
on their phone, because
They're probably uncomfortable.
They're
like, let's be
uncomfortable.
real. Their friend probably.
it's their friend
Some-
dragged them, like
yeah.
it's not their scene type thing.
Mm.
And then there's like the creeps.
Yeah.
that
So-
like when they have to pass by you, they like have to touch you.
Have to
Yeah.
touch you or brush
Like,
their
just say
shoulders
excuse me.
against
Just
Yeah.
put your hands behind your back.
Pardon me.
Like, I don't know what it is, but like they just genuinely don't know. I don't know if it's like they don't know
how to communicate.
how to communicate, or if it's just like the women that they find intimidating to communicate to. Like, it's just isn't going up and just being a creep more intimidating than just having a conversation?
That's what I was about to say. Would you rather feel up on a girl's waist? What doesn't scare you, but saying "excuse me" does? Like, that doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense.
And the thing is, it's crazy. Like, even with like college parties, like it happens more than you think,
Mhm.
right? Especially when like in those little like not dorms, but like the frat houses and stuff.
Yeah.
It happens often. because it's so packed, right? And first of all, it's a bunch of frat guys. You think you think their crib is clean? No, like, there's a couch on the ceiling. Like it makes no sense.
Yo, bro.
You know what I mean?
How, sir? How do they get the
I'm
couches on the ceiling?
Frat guys will find a way. I'm telling you this
With
right
that
now.
snapback, for sure.
Oh my god. I think with me though, like it was always because I went to like a university that they didn't really do those things because it was Guelph Humber, so you could go to Guelph or you could go to Humber. So I always like went to like other schools.
Of course.
Yeah.
Western, Guelph,
Western.
Master.
So my girlfriend at the time, she was going to Western. She would always invite me out. One hell of a time. I'm not gonna at the time. One hell of a time. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? And they always had like crazy performances, or like I remember I went to the Yorks one time. They had like Tory Lanez when he wasn't canceled. But they had like Tory Lanez, right? And he was
Yeah.
like climbing through the crowd, and like I grabbed him. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. They like stole
heck?
his shoes one year.
Yeah.
I think Humber had what's his name again? 2 Chainz one year.
Yeah, they had 2 Chainz.
Online.
No, they didn't.
Wasn't there a Purple Fest or something? Was that Western?
Might have been
Purple.
Yeah.
Where like A Boogie performed and like all these other artists performed.
It might have been Laurier, because I remember like Laurier. I went. Nav was there. So like, oh, Brown Boy.
Oh my god.
Brown Boy was good. Yeah, I think like, but after a while, like I went to a couple parties outside of like your frosh and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Terrible. Hated it.
Yeah.
I get why some people. I don't know. I don't get why some people would like it, but kind of like what Ella was saying. Like it was messy.
Mhm.
It was gross. It was gross. It was just like I just felt so like congested,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, and like compact. And I'll get into like my experiences a little later, but yeah, it was not for me, man.
Mm-mm.
Tell
You know
that right
what's
now.
gross? When you're in a party and maybe you have like a sleeveless on and you're sweating and someone else is sweating and they walk past you and it
You just
touches
rub
you.
skin.
Oh.
Ew.
Ew.
Right?
Contact
Nasty.
dermatitis right there.
Oh.
Disgusting.
I feel like I feel like our guys watching too. Like I feel like do you guys feel like parties were like a lot of the things where you like tried for the first time? You know what I mean? Like a party for me, like my first party, that was where I had my first drink.
Oh.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Oh, I had my
My
first drink
first-
going camping. Go ahead.
yo, camping was a movie, fam. Yo, we built a fireplace. Like,
Don't
The
kill
stars
me.
were lit, fam.
Stop.
was it actually camping?
With your family?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. Red flag. So
So you definitely got out of your system.
thank you so much, Ella.
No, I was gonna say my first party. I remember everybody was like shots, and then I was like, oh shoot, I've never taken a shot in my life. So we take it, and as everyone's head dipped back, my shot went right.
Did you throw it
The
away?
amount of alcohol I just chucked behind me as everybody would close their eyes because I didn't want to take the shot.
Yeah.
I didn't pretend to be drunk or anything, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to take it, so I would just throw it behind me,
Yeah.
behind me each time.
You're a real one. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Everyone is looking to me. Oh, don't take my parents. Actually, my first. Oh wait. What was the question?
Was like was like parties like your first? Wait, how do I explain it?
No, not really. No. Mm-mm.
Like your first drink, did you have it at a party?
No, I didn't have it at a party.
Was your first anything? That's appropriate.
No. Wait.
That's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Hold on. Isn't it like just at? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No?
No first at a party.
Oh,
No.
I was gonna say like my first party was like in high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like the volleyball team, seniors.
Oh.
I was
Oh
a
my
freshman,
God.
and then like
Oh, it was like a
our
movie scene.
yeah, and our friend like was like brothers with one of the seniors. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. And then he invited us, and I was like, oh, it's my first party, and like all these like volleyball players were like,
Oh my God.
I'll take a drink.
I'm-
And then
Like my first time, like my friend's birthday party, and that was like 15. And like all my friends, like they knew what like alcohol tastes like, right? So they've been
Mhm.
drinking. So like at the time, like I was lying. I feel like this is where like peer pressure comes in. Like a lot throughout a lot of high school, like I was lying to my friends, be like, yeah, you know I drink, right? Just to make it seem cool. So I remember this so vividly. So like we were in like my friend's basement. That's where he was doing everything. And they pulled out this bottle of Crown. I guess his brother bought it for him, and they started like pouring shots. And like I had one like it can't taste like worse than like Coke, right?
Oh.
Yo, That was like I took it though. Like I took it. I was like,
You're like,
yes.
yummy.
Oh, man.
I was like, all right, I gotta go home now, guys. My mom's calling.
You took it like, yeah, it's good, it's good.
Yo, anytime I had to cop out of something, like a party, I would always use my mom. My mom said I can't come. Whole time it was me. It was just me that
Oh
could.
my
Yo,
God.
for real. My mom said no.
Poor
Loki, I
That's
never
the peer
asked.
pressure,
I never
man.
wanted to
It's the
come.
peer
Peer
pressure.
pressure.
Were you guys ever peer pressured at parties?
Yes.
Oh, that was quick. Were you guys ever peer pressured at parties?
Oh yeah.
Oh, certainly.
yeah,
Don't be
lot.
lame. Don't be lame. That's all you
Exactly.
hear.
Don't leave one party and go to another. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go anywhere.
No.
I had to go. To
Peer pressure is
another
real.
one.
Peer pressure is really real.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, don't be like that. Be cool, be cool.
Yeah, come now.
Why'd you come? Why'd
I'm
you
already
come?
cool.
And then it's like,
It's all right. We're all going. You should come too.
Yeah, it's always the we're all going. I don't know why, because I feel like I get FOMO.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Now I'm older, be like, yo, I just came from work. Like I'm probably gonna fall asleep at the party. To be honest, I can
Literally.
sleep on anybody's couch. I don't care whose it is.
FOMO is the worst thing, to be honest. Like, I recommend everybody works on that because realistically, you're not missing out on anything.
On
FOMO
anything.
for nothing.
It's
If your
not
friends are at
that
the club,
fun.
if you want to watch a movie, watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, you don't want to be there.
Literally.
I'd rather go Jollibee.
Like, I'd rather go to like
Exactly.
Burger King,
Go
get
eat
a burger,
Hershey pie.
and like eat it in the parking lot. Like,
God, you know it's bad when you rather go to Burger King than a party.
literally.
Lie.
Not that.
Ella's been through it, man.
No, you don't. We'll
I'm
get.
not getting pink eye again.
Don't want me to cry right now. Stop.
thing
There's more to that
extends.
story. Okay.
Can we-
You're like half wizard now.
Oh my! Oh my God!
Oh
Hey, look, it's
gosh.
Filipino Pennywise.
Oh,
He's Filipino. He's Pennywise. Oh my God! But yeah, do you guys have any like stories from like how you're peer pressured into like at a party? I got a couple.
Yeah. You go first.
Okay. Well, you guys think of your appropriate ones. Let me see. I'll give you a good example. So one time it was my friend just randomly decided to throw a party during like March break, a random Thursday.
I mean, you were off. It was March break.
Yeah, it was like a Thursday. Like it's like, where are your parents, sir? Like, your mom does not work in the morning.
They're in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Joey's.
Joey's the other 40-year-olds. But yeah, random Thursday in March break, he decided to throw a party. He's like, yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, I'll pull up. So we pull up. His house is like, I walked to the party, mind you, because nobody's driving at that time, right?
No.
He was in high school, right? It's because his house is like 10 minutes from me. So I walk to the party, and then I get there, whatever, we're all having a good time. This is past the, when I figured out the drinking situation, right? So obviously this is like, it wasn't my first party. So a girl that I liked was really there.
Hey,
yeah.
yeah. Shorty.
Yeah, yeah, and he kind of, my friends, like your guys, like when you have good guy friends, like they'll hype you up to like go talk to a
Like
girl,
a
right?
wingman, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes they'll just overdo it. So so one of my friends was like, he said, yo, go talk to her. I'm like, nah, man, I'll talk to her like private, we're at school, whatever, right? He's like, bro, when you don't do that when we're in regular school, you're gonna do that after this? I'm like, all right, you have a good point, but I'm still not going. I'm scared. He's like, all right. He goes talk to her. He goes to talk to her for me.
Oh, okay.
So
Uh-oh.
I feel like I already know what she said.
yeah.
Oh.
Long story short, we ended up dancing together, so it was pretty
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
oh,
you got it.
nice.
That was good peer pressure.
Yeah, it was good peer
then.
pressure. I got her number. I think that was like the first time like what was that, grade 10? Yeah, it was like the first time like I openly like talked to like a female. Wow, a woman, a girl in that way. Oh wow, I sounded
A female?
God, I sound like a nerd.
You sounded like the guys at Joey's.
Well, yeah, I talked to women. No, it was the first time like I openly like talked to a girl like in that sense, right?
Mhm.
And it kind of made me the man I am today. You know what I mean? Molded my experience a little bit, right?
That's good.
So, but yeah.
It's good.
Nice.
Literally, shout out to your boy, whoever that
Yeah.
is. You
Boy,
did that.
bro.
Wouldn't be there without them.
Strength-based.
I know, right?
What about you guys?
What was the question?
What's with you guys forgetting the question?
When's Wait, do you have a time where you ever experienced peer pressure at a party?
Yes. Can I say this?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was peer pressured into smoking weed
Yeah.
at a party, but it was with my friends, and like I don't know, I don't really follow peer pressure like that. So it was at like it was a high school party, but I didn't really do it until like until we started walking home that night.
Oh.
So yeah, I still did it anyways. It was fine.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like the reality of it is like, yeah, like you know, you're in high school, you're gonna try things.
Yeah.
Right. Everything, you know, the people you see it on like your parents and stuff tell you all the time, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that.
You're
And
gonna
as-
do it.
Yeah, like as a kid, you always say that. Oh, like I'm never gonna do this, right? I'm never gonna. I don't know why my kid
Why do
sounds
you
like Mickey
sound
Why
Mouse.
it sound
but-
Why do you
like
sound like that?
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
Mouse a while ago.
That's me. But yeah, but
Accurate.
I feel like as long as like you're at like a right time and place and you have good people around you to kind of keep you safe, right? It's more so harm reduction at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's not you don't always have to do it, but if you feel like you're safe and secure to do it and you have people around you that are willing to kind of look out for you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for it.
important.
That's
right?
why I did it on our way home. I don't know whatever you guys think, like if I should have done it at the party or on the way home, but I did it on the way home because I wasn't comfortable at the party. It was like, what if I smoke weed and I react bad?
Yeah.
And like,
That's a good thing. Like you
yeah, you know.
you
like,
listen to your like self.
That's why. So like, at least we all live close to each other, and it's like, oh, if something happens, like,
Yeah.
bring me to my mom or something.
Mhm.
Disclaimer, that only goes for like the common substances, right?
Yes,
Um,
obviously.
yes.
Yes.
But
Sorry, mom.
sorry, Gene.
Sorry, Gene.
But yeah, honestly, I feel like, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right. I was peer pressured into my first drink. And I don't know. That's kind of worked out. Right?
Nice. I mean, not
It's a confusing situation, but yeah. What about you guys?
I can't really think of anything that I was peer pressured into, but I can think of something that I peer pressured people into.
Okay.
oh my God.
Oh, you're
I'm
them.
a pressurer, unfortunately. So we were coming from one of the integration Thursday parties, and I saw some guys on bikes. And
Oh no.
I was very interested to figure out to go on a bike.
Oh my god, dude.
And being me, the loudmouth individual that I am, I shouted to them and I said, "Can we get a ride?" And they said yes.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
And I looked at my two friends. I was like, "Y'all wanna go? We should go. Let's go." All right. So the campus, it's a gated campus. So to leave, you have to go through a gate through security, and they were heading opposite the security gate. So I figured, okay, they're still gonna be on campus, so they aren't gonna try to leave with us. And if they try to leave with us, at least we can tell the security that, So I was like, come on, man, come, let's ask them to drop us off back at our dorm, and they gave in, and the guys, they did bring us to our dorm, so that was bad of me to do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how long ago was that?
That was probably 2016.
Damn it, Jane.
Wow.
Damn it.
I know.
I feel like those older experiences, like you'll look back on it now and be like, that was stupid.
So dumb.
That was
Yeah.
dumb.
They could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone off.
Gone off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My story is similar to Jade's.
Oh, I think
Oh, I think
yeah,
so.
you told us
Yeah.
this before, yeah.
The
Idiots. Like,
saga man.
yeah. This was on my way to a party, which is the first party that ever disgusted me. I was getting food before the party because obviously in house parties there's never food ever.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're gonna find like a charcuterie board. No.
What are you gonna eat?
You barely find chips.
A dance.
Literally.
Really? That's a lame party. Okay.
I know. There was these guys who were like shouting at like me and like these two girls that I was friends with. And we were like, do we know them? Like the voice sounded familiar. So we walked up to them and they were like these older guys. And at the time I was in grade 11. So how old was I? Like 20, like I was 17 going to like 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys were like, oh, we're like 22. And I was like, oh, like at the time it was like significantly older, you know? And they were like, oh, where you guys going? Like, where you guys headed? Like, you guys look good and all that other stuff that, like, guys like to say. And then one of the girls starts talking to one of the guys, and there was 3 guys, 3 cars. She gets in his car.
Oh god.
And I'm just like,
God.
oh. And they were like, oh, we'll take you guys to the party. like, don't worry about it. Like, like, all this other stuff. And I'm just like, And then everyone, obviously, it's like moving towards the car, and it's like, okay, like, get in the car, you know? instead of all of us going in one car, we all went to 3 separate cars. And then I was in the car with that guy, and I remember exactly what he looks like. I'm not gonna say his name, but we were in the car, and then he goes, how old like are you, like, actually? And I was like, oh, I'm 17. And he's like, I asked him, I was like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 22. And I was like, okay. And then I was getting really, really nervous. And then I feel like one thing that I feel like he sensed was the fact that I was extremely uncomfortable, and I probably didn't want to be in there in the first place. And he was like, just pull up the address, like, and I was like, okay. But like, we got to the party safely, thankfully. But then thinking about it after, like, God forbid, like, we got on the highway, all 3 of them could have split in separate areas, and then 1-2. And like, what sucks even more is that, like, my mom in the beginning didn't even want me going to that party in the first place. So, like, God forbid, like, anything could have happened. But now that I think about it, I'm like, I was literally an idiot. Like, it was dumbest decision ever. And every person I tell this story to literally looks at you in like complete disappointment.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm over here right now, like, come on, man.
The thing is, one person does it, and then another person does it, and you're like,
because in high school, you're not the smartest person in the world. Let's be honest.
No,
right?
but thank God nothing happened.
Yeah.
I feel like now that I look back at it, and it's
Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks,
glad
guys.
you made it back.
Thanks. Thank God.
Now that I look back at it, like, I'm glad you brought it up 'cause with your mom and stuff, that she didn't want you going, but like, I see why my parents are worried for my personal safety
literally,
now.
because look at this, like.
They've been through it.
They've
been through it.
Like, my mom used to tell me my dad all the time. My dad was him. My dad was that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they were from a less technologically advanced age.
Yeah.
Right. Do I think she's overreacting sometimes? Yes, of course.
Yes, obviously.
But I feel like
For sure.
I feel like as like not a dad, but as like an uncle, at least in that capacity, like, I worry about my nieces and nephews all the time. Right? They're not that at that high school age yet, but it's kind of like when I'm around them, you want to make sure like their well-being and, you know, they're protected, and, you know,
It's in the back of your head.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like as a dad, I'd probably be the same way, right? But like, I get where my mom was coming from. My dad was always like the nonchalant one. He's like, oh, yeah, it's, 3 a.m. You're good. Right?
But the thing is, you're also a boy.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Like,
what was that experience like for you guys? Like, did you guys ever have to like argue with your parents?
yeah.
Argue with my parents about what?
Just to go out.
Yeah.
So, my situation is completely different from yours. As I reached the age 11, I went to boarding school, and we weren't allowed to leave campus.
Oh, yeah.
And then after 5 years of high school, I went to grade 12 and 13, and my father brought me home. He brought me to school, and he brought me home because the high school the school was really close to where he worked. So sometimes I'd just walk from my high school to where he worked, or he'd come pick me up. And then for college, for university, I spent 1.5 years, and I lived on campus, and all the parties that I went to were on campus, and my parents had no say in what I did on campus.
Mm-hmm.
And then here I am. I don't go anywhere. So my parents have never had to tell me, no, you can't go here, you can't do this. Because there was no need for them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's kind of just you making your own decisions type thing.
Yeah.
I've been kicked out from the age 12.
Her parents still love her, okay, guys? Jeez.
They do.
Mr. Ralston is a very nice man.
They kicked me out still. Yeah.
Do they watch this?
No.
You better send
Just
the
keep
link
it.
to them.
I'll send them the link.
No.
Some link.
You will not.
I'm gonna open your laptop one day and just send it to your dad on WhatsApp. What about you?
I mean, for me, my parents, we would get into like arguments. I feel like not mainly about going out, but more so how late I can stay.
Yeah.
Like, I always had like a curfew, like at least be home by like 12, like don't push it. Like, latest I've ever came home was 3:15 a.m. That was the latest I've ever came home. Or like, no, 4. But it was prom, so that didn't really matter because I got like the green card.
Yeah, you're a woman now.
But obviously my parents were never okay with me being out too late. And like back like a few years ago, my high school friends, like grade 12 and like after, like when school started, like post-secondary, they were always allowed to stay out really late.
Mm-hmm.
And they were always the type to, like, if parents texted, didn't answer the text, or like if parents called, didn't answer the call. I didn't like to do that to my parents.
Yeah.
Just because I knew how much my mom would worry. My mom would like literally wait up, like she wouldn't go to bed until I came home, you know, and she had work the next morning. So I would think
Yeah.
about that stuff. obviously at the time I would be like, oh, like I wish you would just let me stay out late, like nothing's gonna happen, like you know where I am and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, but like is it really benefiting you? And I'm like, well, I want to hang out with my friends, you know, all that other stupid stuff that teenagers say. And then now thinking about it now, it really wouldn't have made a difference if I left at 12 or if I left at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Like realistically, like why should I be out at 3 a.m.
At
in the
3
morning,
a.m.,
like in
yeah.
the streets? Like what are you doing? There's nothing open.
Exactly.
It's honestly, it's like really dangerous. And my dad was always saying, it's like, it doesn't matter, like things can happen anywhere. Like you even
Yeah.
coming, like let's say you leave your friend's house at 3 a.m. Yeah, he like the person drops you off,
Yeah.
but just being in the elevator alone at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
There's no movement in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like asleep, like supposedly. So it's like that's just dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
Now obviously I get them for it, and realistically it probably would have affected my school, and like it would have affected a lot of
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
in my placement.
Definitely.
If I was
Yeah.
out till 3 a.m. every night, no, I would come home at like a normal time and I would do my homework. And now I think back and I'm like, thank God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you don't know.
Yeah.
I know why they were so like kind of strict in that area, because they
Yeah.
never saw a meaning to being out till 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to your parents, man. Like, sometimes they're,
No,
you know,
literally, like,
but they know
it's
what they're talking
annoying,
about.
but you realize after that
Right.
like it doesn't benefit you.
and I guarantee you, when all of us reach the same age, we're gonna be the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
well,
already know I'm gonna be.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
like I feel like I'll be like a version of my dad, but like, no, not my dad, my mom. To be honest, I think I'll be like, I'm more worrisome than anything, and I think I get that from my mom.
Yeah.
But I think I'll be like a version of my mom, but like a little more
like calmer still, like
calmer,
not-
laid back,
okay.
with dad energy.
Okay.
I'll basically be the dad version of my mom, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Did the mic catch that?
I hope not.
Yeah.
God.
Embarrassing for you, huh?
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm your husband, you know.
What?
Should have worn the nurse outfit.
You should.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think with when it comes to that, like, I feel like as a guy, like, I never had those issues. I say this
Yeah.
all the time, like, never had those problems, right? I think one time I walked in, the sun was coming up, and my mom was getting ready to go to work.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just walked by. I'm like, yep, they're going to bed. And she's like, I just like, it's awesome morning, mom. I just went up to my room.
Gosh.
And never had that problem. Like my dad, I remember one time, like my dad was like sleeping on the couch. Like he didn't, like, he didn't get in trouble, but like he just like fell asleep on the couch. And like I walked in at like 4 a.m. and he's like, just make sure you lock the door. It's okay. I wasn't gonna, you know. But yeah, you know, never had to deal with that.
Lucky.
Yeah, me too. My mom always just said, like, as long as you get home safe and like you shoot me a text or
Yeah.
someone in the house a text, and like that's it.
Yeah.
I never ran into her like in the morning and stuff. Like, she'll be sleeping and I'm like, oh, you're safe.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
What I used to do is when I would come home late, my parents would, let's say, fall asleep. I would run to my room, change into my pajamas so quick, and pretend like I was there for hours.
Yeah.
They're like, when'd you come home? I'm like, an hour ago. And I'm like out of breath.
You're like all sweaty. Oh my god. I like even like I remember I had friends who were like I went to S trip and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had friends who were girls. They weren't allowed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Right. My parents were encouraging me to go. Be like, yeah, it'll be great.
Really?
Right. I didn't tell them about the party stuff though. I
Yeah,
told-
see,
I'm
you
like,
keep some stuff out.
yeah. Even as a guy, I felt like, you know, there needs to hold some stuff.
But
Now.
it just goes to show it's
Yeah.
so much harder for girls.
Yeah. For sure.
Because like there are some creepy dudes out there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
100%.
It's not safe, like for real, for real.
It's not. Like a little going off tangent a little bit. Friday when I was leaving the Uber, when Alyssa, Brianna, and did they tell you guys what happened?
Oh, like the night? I think
The Uber?
Brianne told me.
Like when we went outside, there was a car outside, but it didn't match the car. That was the picture of the car in the Uber.
Mhm.
And we were walking around trying to find this man, and then I said that he said that he's arrived, and then when we went back to the front of the center, the car kind of drove up towards us, and I was like, okay, maybe this is him. I checked the license plate. All the numbers and letters were right except for one letter. And I was like, this is fishy. And then when I opened the door, I was like, is this for Jade? And he's like, yeah. Like, extremely creepy. But
1
like,
star.
he was an older man. And I was like,
Yeah, red flag.
I want to go home. And Brianna was like, no, I'll carry you home. And I was like, don't worry, Brianna, don't worry. Because right then and there, I already have my contingency plan for if anything happens, what I'm gonna do. So I shared my ride with Alyssa. But what I think happened, I think maybe he either changed his car because the car inside looked brand new, and I realized that he kept checking his phone. So I felt like he was an older man. Well, he was old. He was old.
But it's not like an unreasonable thought to be like, oh, am I?
Obviously,
You know
So
what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
so to go back to what we were saying, it is dangerous out there for us, for us ladies. Yeah.
Honestly, and like I feel like the older I got, the more I like understood that. Right?
Yeah.
I would tell to like even when I talk to like my friend, my girlfriends, girl.
No, we
Friends.
know. We know.
There's sometimes
What
you
a
know.
player.
Don't wanna be a player.
Dog.
Where was I? Sorry.
What your
girlfriends.
girlfriends
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and you know, as like a high school kid, you're kind of looking at it and be like, why not? Like, don't be like that, right?
That's
But
the exact Tony said
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
yeah,
literally,
yeah.
that was literally, like,
Some life.
what you saying?
Run that.
but like now, I kind of look at it and be like, oh, yeah, sorry about that, by the way.
But at that age, you think you're like inseparable and that nothing bad will ever happen to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Like you could be
Yeah.
out at 5 a.m. running around in a forest and
I'm
nothing
not
bad
even gonna
will
lie.
happen
I
to
thought
you.
I was like unstoppable.
Me too.
That was him.
I thought
Yeah.
nothing bad would ever happen to me, no matter what.
It's just like I just had a lot of energy in high school. It was just
Yeah.
like I was crazy. I was like, I'm never gonna
Yeah.
happen to me. But then like you don't realize
Yeah.
the realities of that stuff when like as you become like a senior, like oh shoot, like that stuff actually happens.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
really
Those-
scary.
The stuff in those documentaries are actually real.
It's real.
Freaking Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay. Lord have
Sorry.
mercy.
That's like a different story.
Okay, that's
That
different
has
story. But
nothing
sorry,
to
but
do
like
with
this
this.
creep. Sorry, that's the first one came to mind.
Yeah. I think. What was I gonna say? Damn it! I hate when I do this.
Oh,
I'm so
I
sorry.
hate when that happens.
Oh yes, I think for me, one of the things that, like, I'm thankful for was like, yes, I got to live my high school experience to the fullest. Do I wish I could have changed some things? Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I think, like, I could comfortably say like I finally got that out of my system.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoy a nice party once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I want to be in my bed at a reasonable time.
No,
Yes,
I get it.
agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like because in Jamaica the weather is nothing like this. Like I mean, in the summer months where it catches 9 p.m. and it's still light out. I like that because then you have your day. Like you could do stuff in the day. Why don't people want to do stuff in the day? Why do people find it so necessary to do things in the night?
No, I know. My mom always used to ask me that. I would always go out with my friends at night, and she'd be like, "You wasted the entire day at home, and you went out
And you
at
want to
night."
go out at night. You know?
Like,
Wasted
why?
the entire day getting ready.
Spending the
Exactly.
entire day on my phone talking about, oh, we're gonna do this and this and this, and then
Yeah.
you go out at night.
Like, what about parties in the day? At least then you can see people. You can see where you're
Yeah,
I think
it's called
walking,
going
you
to
know?
cactus.
I think it's also like
lunch party, and those are fun.
a lunch
Yeah.
party.
Like a brunch
Going to the
party.
pumpkin patch.
Yes. I go to a pumpkin patch at night. Those
Or
scarecrows
what
are
was that
alive.
glow in the dark place in Saga?
Glow Zone?
Glow Zone, yeah.
That's fun.
yeah.
What?
Glow Zone.
Those
Oh,
are
glow
Is it
zone.
Mini golf.
Mini putting and stuff.
Okay.
I think they do laser tag too.
Yes, they do. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, those I understand, but like parties, why do you want to be in the dark with a bunch of strangers?
I think it's also like you're looking at like people's like schedules and stuff too.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
well, that's
Yeah, like high school.
that is true.
Like okay, if it's like March break and you're throwing a party, like kind of like how my friend did, you could have started that at like 5 p.m. just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
like, I think that's a lie. He did start it at 5 p.m. But like it
People
just
don't come till 8.
yeah,
like,
people don't come till I'm
yeah.
like, yo, what do you guys like? We were playing 2K,
Yeah,
waiting for all the girls to come and stuff. Like, all right,
That's a party already.
yeah, 2K party.
Party cancel.
Everybody walked in, we were all like yelling at the screen. Yo, man! Oh, it was hilarious. But like, I think like now it's kind of harder to like organize those things, just because
Mhm.
like I have friends working nights. I have work at 12:30 or 11, depending on what week it is.
You
Yeah.
got back
know,
problems.
I got back problems. I got my
Knee
knees
problems.
Knee
Knee
all right,
You're
problems.
no,
getting old, man. Jeez.
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
Push.
Your social battery runs out. Like, it's like when you're at work all day.
Yo, Jim,
We're just gonna ignore what just happened.
Wait, what did she say?
you just moved on to the next thing.
She
Jay just
literally like diagnosed me like she was my doctor
Yeah,
or something,
bro.
and then Ella was like, "Yeah, you're
I was
social
like,
battery."
yeah, you're old,
Sorry.
yeah.
I should
Wow.
have said we are.
I know which clip I'm using for the snippet. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say your social battery runs out. Like when you're at work all day, the last thing you want to do is be at some
Yo.
frat house.
Literally.
Social battery, yeah. Actually, glad you mentioned that. Like, I didn't realize like that's actually a thing. Like,
Yeah.
your social battery actually runs
Yeah.
out. I'm like,
It
wow.
is.
Like, I don't want to talk to
Yeah.
nobody. Like, I got no more jokes in me and like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to meet new people.
What do you think I'm going? What do you think I'm doing after this? I'm going home. I'm lying in my bed.
Of
You
course,
think I'm
what else is
Superman?
there?
Yo, what do you think I am?
What else is there to do though? I can't imagine how some people do it. They leave work late and then they go out and then they have work in the morning and they come home so late.
Yeah.
I
called
couldn't
coffee.
do that.
No,
Coffee,
your brain doesn't even
yeah.
function properly. Like you're exhausted at that point.
If it's like a Friday night, I get
Okay,
it. Like,
yeah.
everybody's excited for
And
Friday
it's
nights.
payday.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's payday. Oh,
Yes,
it's over.
Yo,
yes.
but I'm not gonna lie. Like I've come to a point in my life where it's like, the closer it gets to the closer it gets to like actually going out is the nicer my bed looks.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I didn't make those plans.
Yeah.
It
And-
is.
It's like, why did I get a
honestly.
fade? No one's gonna compliment it.
Did it for myself. Self-love, okay. No, it's gotten to a point where like I'm not scared to flop on plans.
Me too.
I'll
Oh
be
yeah.
If I don't want to come, I'm not coming. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I feel like if it's day plans, then I'd probably want to go. But night, I have to think about, oh no, how am I gonna get there? How am I gonna get back? Honestly,
Yeah.
I think we've reached that point in life where we're realizing that we're getting to adulthood.
cold, yo.
Literally.
I choose comfort over like anything.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like I will
Yeah.
I'll cancel plans,
Mhm.
stay in bed, and Uber Eats like freaking
Literally.
Mary Brown's. You
The
know?
best.
Such a vibe.
Such a
vibe.
Oh, not the Big Mary.
Call the vibe.
The wedges with the wedges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those wedges are really
Wedges
good.
are
I'm not
They're
gonna
so
lie.
good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Have you tried their poutine? Honestly, I don't think it's
No.
all that. It's all that.
their
good,
max
but-
salad. though,
Mary
really.
Brown's. If you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, your name could be right here.
Yeah.
And we could use it.
Scary Mary getting Halloween.
Aha!
Spooky season.
Oh my god, I hope they watch this.
I think so. Just tag them
Yeah.
Tag them, yeah.
at Mary Brown.
Mary Brown. Oh, we could. It's worth
Why
a
don't
shot.
we do
It's
that
worth a
though?
shot to be
Whenever we
honest.
talk-
Don't.
Wow. It's worth a shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
At Mary Brown sponsors, please. But yeah, man.
Taters.
The chicken ain't bad either.
That's a big
I
Mary
come every
Brown.
Monday.
So you guys know what you're doing. You guys have an underrated
Every
chicken
Monday?
sandwich.
Not every Monday.
Mary
I only come on
Mondays.
Mondays.
Merry Mondays.
I don't go like every Monday. Like
Yeah.
In the
Mondays for
gym.
Jollibee.
Never
What's
had
that?
Jollibee.
you're not missing much. It's like the club.
Oh man, but yeah, honestly, like I've gotten to the age where like I rather do something that's a little more like it's more intimate, like
Yeah.
with like a small group of friends and going out to like a big club, like a Rebel,
Oh.
for like Halloween.
Call her Juliet. Like,
Rebel's the
Toy
worst.
box. Like,
Toy box. Oh, you guys ever been to Cake Bar?
no.
Terrible. Oh my
Cake bar.
Yeah.
Cake bar.
It's so bad it closed down.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. See, Morgan knows.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
what I was looking forward to when going to clubs was what's the flex after though? Like, are you grabbing food or not? You know what I
Are we
mean?
getting McDonald's chickens or not?
Are we getting Popeyes?
Yo, I remember going to the club one time, and you know what the highlight of the night was? Getting crepes after at 4 a.m.
Literally.
Getting what?
Wait,
Grape?
how are you getting
Crepes.
crepes at 4 a.m.?
Oh.
Downtown, man.
Everything, things are.
Wow.
Things are open downtown.
Oh.
I got a banana and Nutella crepe downtown at
Yo,
4
that
a.m.
must be hitting.
And that place
at-
closed down. I'm so pissed, but you know,
I mean, you got it in. At least you tried it.
yeah, like that. And literally, that's like, I feel like there's also places that kind of create that culture, like Queen of Spadina.
Oh yeah.
Tremendous.
Tremendous, right? Like I feel like I
Morgan?
understand. I feel like that's where people feel safe. Like I personally feel safe with Queen of Spadina. You know what I
You
mean?
do?
Because it's always like kind of lit. You know what I mean? Like there's always people there. That's just me though,
Wow.
right? But there's always like
You're also a guy,
I'm also
so
a guy.
it's
I'm
safe.
also a guy.
It's safe for
Nah,
you.
I was
Also-
gonna say I never heard that sentence.
I'm not gonna lie. Queen Tree Warehouse is like, it looks like a motive sometimes. You know. So
Like the restaurant?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
the food sucks, but the atmosphere is very nice.
Oh, okay. It's like a boop boop atmosphere.
Yeah.
Most Chinese restaurants downtown, like after the club, we went to this one after midnight market.
Yeah.
Dude, fried rice and like dumplings are like be hitting at night, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like a little
Yeah.
tipsy or drunk.
You guys should
Literally.
stop talking about food.
I know.
'cause
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, it brings us to a nice
want a
ending. You know how Korean people like to eat the bone of the thing. Oh, I watched that for last.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, probably gonna cut that out. But that brings us to the end here, man. I think wow, that was fun.
This
That
was
was
a good
fun.
combo.
Talked
Listen.
about Ella's pink eye.
Oh my gosh.
I-
I have to show you guys that picture after.
I'm scared. But yeah, honestly, guys, happy Halloween, happy spooky season. You know, as enjoy it as much as you possibly can. If you are a party type of person, please be safe. If you aren't, stay in and give out candy or go trick or treating. It doesn't matter, right? But
Don't let your friends force you out of the house.
yes,
Don't. It's gonna be cold.
yes.
And don't let your mom put a jacket on your costume.
That's so embarrassing. You're at your neighbor's door to puffer and be like, "Oh, what am I here for?" Puffer was the worst.
Hey, Jimmy, look at this guy with the nupsy.
My cousin had the big Rockaware jacket. Where do you think you're going with this, fam? You're a Power Ranger.
Literally. What are you supposed to be?
Hold on, but isn't it cold? What are you guys supposed to just suffer in the cold to get candy?
No, but like when you go to the person's house, at least take
Listen,
your jacket
Wear your
off.
long johns, man.
My mom didn't spend $40 to me to be looking like a minion,
Not
okay?
see
Literally.
my freaking outfit.
Literally, costumes are expensive.
Literally. But yeah, honestly, on a real note, be safe, guys.
Yes.
And we'll see you. Our next episode will be during Christmas, so you'll
Yeah.
guys, this set will look a little different. I hope you guys appreciate this background here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're signing off. See you guys in December. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.